Hello guys, you're welcome back to Lex Education channel where we try to simplify your learning as much as possible. So we are back again with another beautiful strategy with which you could go into the forex market to make yourself some beautiful amount of dollars. Okay. But before we get into the strategy, I would like to share good news with you. Okay. Beginning from next month, okay, we are going to be trading together on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to be going live on YouTube and you are going to be trading live with me. So if you're excited about that, I want to show that in the comment section below. And if you're first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time we post a new content on this channel. Okay, without further ado, let's get straight into today's strategy. We're going to be making use of indicators like the MACD. So let's add that to our chart. Go to MACD. Yeah, so we have the MACD. We're making use of the fast EMA 12, slow EMA 26, MACD, SMA 9, apply to close. Then we have the main 1 pixel, signal 2 pixel. So for the color, those are not so important. You can use whatever color of your choice. Now I'm clicking done. So this is the MACD on my chart. Okay, this is the MACD. This is what we call the MACD, moving average convergence divergence. Now we're going to be adding another indicator to the chart right away, and it is the relative strength index, a beautiful indicator. So we're going to be adding straight to the chart the relative strength index, also called the RSI. Now we're going to be working with a period of 14, apply to close, style to pixel. I'm using a black color because I have a white background. Please take note. If you have a black background, you would need a white color just to ensure that the relative strength index is visible on your chart. We're going to be making use of levels like levels 50, levels 40, 60, 80, and 20. And I'm sure you guys know how to add the levels right now. So for you to add the level, you just click on this and you're going to see how to add the levels. So when you're done, you click on done, and this is the relative strength index on the chart. This is the relative strength index. So this is a very beautiful yet very effective and simple strategy, guys. Now the first thing we're going to do, we're going to be looking out for, this is how the strategy works. We're going to be looking out for a buy setup. Meanwhile, this is the GBP USD chart on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so I want to look out for a buy setup. So I'm going to just show you an example. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I want to show you buy setup on GBP USD. Good. So now I'm going to show you. Now the first thing, please take note of the rules of the game. The first thing you need to do is to ensure that as you're looking for a buy setup, you need to ensure that your MACD, okay, the MACD is imprinted above, okay, showing you that that's an uptrend. We're on an uptrend, so it should be at the top, okay, of the zero line. This is the zero line. This is the zero line. So your MACD must be imprinted above the zero line. Okay, that's the first thing on the time frame that you're using as your main time frame. Okay, so on the H4 time frame, we're going to have that there, and also the RSI must be showing above levels 50, must be above level 50. Okay, as soon as it's above level 50, you're going to go straight to the H1 time frame, the 1-hour time frame. Now, when you get to the 1-hour time frame, what are you going to be looking out for? Good. Now, same story. You need to ensure that the MACD is also imprinted above the zero line. Okay, the MACD needs to also be above the zero line. Then this time you have to wait for your RSI to move to drop below the levels 50. Wait for the RSI to drop below levels 50. As soon as RSI drops below level 50, then you know that it's about time for you to get into the trade. Now you go to your M15, sorry. You move to your M15 time frame, which is where you are going to be taking your entries. Okay, so let's get to the place where we have our marker. Yeah, be patient please, we're almost there. Good. So this is where we have our marker. Now for the M15 time frame, remember all I usually say. Now the M15 time frame is the point where you only where you are permitted to have the MACD below the zero line for a buy setup. Okay, so but when are you supposed to enter? Now you're going to wait for the MACD to move to touch the levels 50. Okay, as soon as it touches level 50, then you can enter your buy. Now, where are you going to place your stop loss? Your stop loss is going to be placed just below the low. Okay, just below the low. This is the low, below the last candle there. And then where are you supposed to exit? Now look at where your consolidation started, just the most recent high that was created. Okay, you can exit there. Now look at it, you're going to be entering here and you're going to be exiting here. So this is just a cool 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, very, very easy, guys. Very, very easy. And remember what I always tell you, that whenever you're following my strategies, okay, whatever three time frame combinations I give you, it doesn't mean that you would restrict it to that. You can use any other three combination depending on your style of trading. Now I'm going to show you still a buy setup on the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, let's do this. Now for the daily time frame, remember the first thing is you need to have your MACD imprinted above the zero line. Then your relative strength index should be above levels 50. So that's the first criteria. Now I'm going to go straight to the next time frame, which is the M50, sorry, the H4. Now remember what I said for the H4, same story. We still have a MACD imprinting above the zero line. Okay, good. And then I said that you need to wait for your RSI to drop below levels 50. Now that the RSI has dropped below the levels 50, when are we supposed to jump into the trade? Now I'm going to show you. So you go to your H1 time frame and wait for the RSI to, you're not supposed to get in here yet. You're going to have to wait for the RSI to touch levels 50. So this is the point where you are supposed to get into the trade, guys. That's the point where you are supposed to get into the trade. Very simple strategy, guys. Now, if you had gotten into the trade here, where would you have placed your stop loss? Your stop loss would be placed just below the low. Okay, so this is where you should place your stop loss. Now, where are you targeting as your profit zone? Now you're going to have to target the most recent high that was created, guys. So that's what I'm saying. So you see, this with this swing strategy, with this swing time frame, okay, the daily time frame, it helps you to hold your trades for like several days. Now with this, you would have bagged yourself. This is almost if I'm not mistaken, about 6, 7, 8:1 risk to reward ratio, guys. So this is a very crazy strategy, guys. I will need you to backtest this strategy because you are going to be blown away at the rate of returns. Okay, so let's quickly look at our sell setup. Let's quickly look at a sell setup. Now for a sell setup, okay, let me try another time frame. So let's say let's try USD JPY. Let's go to the USD JPY chart. Good. Now for a sell setup, look at what I'm going to use my H4 time frame. Yeah, I'm bringing in my marker. Remember, in this case, you have to have your MACD imprinted below the zero line. Okay, now once you have it below the zero line, then the RSI should also be below the levels 50. Okay, so now we have that. Then I'm going to go to the H1 time frame. On the H1 time frame, same story. I need to have my MACD. I need to have my MACD below the zero line like this. Okay, I need to have my MACD below the zero line, and I have my RSI above the levels 50. Then what do? I move straight to the M15 chart. I move straight to the M15 chart. Yep. And on the M15 chart, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to storm into the trade when the M15 RSI touches, okay, the levels 50. And then I'll exit where? Like I said, just above, you're going to exit just, you take the most recent low as your take profit. Okay, so this is the most recent low that was created. So this is where you would exit. This is where you enter the trade. So this is a beautiful 1:3 risk to reward ratio. You enter the trade here, and now you have your stop loss just above this high here, and you're exiting here. So this is a very simple and beautiful strategy, guys. So guys, I need you to go back to your charts, back test this, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that other people get to see it. And if you're a first timer on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.